Taylor Swift's motorcade arrives at Empower Field Stadium to cheer on Travis Kelce before the Chiefs vs. Denver Broncos game on Sunday. January 5th, Taylor Swift's motorcade arrived at Empower Field Stadium in Mile High, Denver, to cheer on Travis Kelce during the Chiefs vs. Denver Broncos game. Taylor Swift's motorcade, consisting of 2 white SUVs and escorted by police cars, was moving inside Empower Field before the Chiefs vs. Denver Broncos game. The pop star's appearance at Empower Field has fans speculating about a lively game. This is also said to be the first reunion since the turn of 2025 between the Swift and Kelce families. During Travis Kelce's game at Empower Field Stadium just a few hours ago, Jason Kelce braved the cold weather wearing a t-shirt. He was probably busy carrying his luggage, while just a few hours later, Donna Kelce was seen having a reunion with the Swift family before the Chiefs vs. Denver Broncos game. Andrea and Scott Swift also arrived in Denver to cheer on Travis Kelce. Andrea Swift appeared in a black jacket and matching pants, while Scott Swift also wore a black jacket and stepped off the plane in heavy snow. Taylor Swift's Dassault Falcon 7X private jet arrived in Denver on Saturday. Then, on Sunday morning, Taylor Swift's private jet took Andrea and Scott Swift to Denver. Andrea and Scott Swift showed their special support for Travis Kelce despite the harsh weather with cold snow showers. They are truly a family with a great bond. On Saturday, Travis Kelce and his teammates also arrived in Denver. However, the plane encountered a winter storm that left them stuck on the tarmac for 4 hours, and Travis Kelce was among those seen getting off the plane in snowy Denver. Many fans are wondering if Travis Kelce will play today. This speculation has arisen since Andy Reid mentioned Patrick Mahomes will be out, and Kelce could also sit out today's game. As the Chiefs have already made it to the playoffs, whether they win or lose this game doesn't matter to the team. Although they know for sure that the team will have a chance to make it to the playoffs in today's game, the Chiefs are always striving to bring home another win. For some fans, this match is just a friendly match, but Travis Kelce certainly won't think so, because playing in front of Taylor Swift's family will make Kelce's spirit to play the best match possible. The romance between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is perhaps the most famous and well-publicized NFL relationship of all time. As a result, anything the two do is instant news. A recent bit of Taylor Swift's personal life is no exception. The pop megastar recently moved to Nashville full-time to be closer to the Chiefs' star tight end. While Swift also has homes in New York and Los Angeles, her new priority, it seems, is being just a 90-minute flight away from Kelce. Swift recently wrapped her famed Eras tour, which grossed well over $1 billion. As was the case after she wrapped her Reputation Stadium tour, Swift is expected to lay low for a little while. The pair have been dating since last September 2023, and Swift has made appearances at nearly 20 Chiefs games in that time. Swift has frequently stayed at Travis Kelce's $6 million mansion in the KC area during the romance, but now has a place full-time closer to her beau. The Chiefs clinched the top seed in the AFC with their Christmas Day win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The win guaranteed that, after Sunday's game in Denver, the Chiefs won't need to leave Kansas City until a potential Super Bowl matchup. As a result of the Chiefs being in Pittsburgh on Christmas and security issues, Kelce and Swift were unable to spend the holiday together. Swift was in tune with Kelce's status, however, as she liked multiple Instagram posts congratulating Kelce on setting the Chiefs' touchdown record. The pair were also spotted together celebrating New Year's Eve in Kansas City. It is unknown if Swift will be in attendance for any of the Chiefs' playoff games or the Super Bowl, although her track record of attending home contests suggests she will find her way there. For now, the Chiefs take on the Broncos on the road on Sunday with a chance to bring their record up to 15-1. The Kansas City Chiefs were scheduled to leave Kansas City International Airport earlier this afternoon, but were stranded on the tarmac for 4 hours amid an ice storm that made traveling conditions nearly impossible. Highways in the area were shut down due to heavy icing, and the airport was deemed unsafe for travel ahead of an upcoming blizzard. According to a report from ESPN, airport officials announced that all flight operations were suspended due to rapid ice accumulation just moments before the team was scheduled to take off. Despite the delay, the Chiefs were eventually able to leave Kansas City and depart for Denver ahead of the divisional contest. As the Chiefs departed their plane, the social media team gathered videos of players making their way down the stairs. The arrival of star tight end Travis Kelce captured the audience's attention, as it usually does, thanks to his stylish appearance. Kelce walked off the plane dressed somewhat for the cold weather, with a thick zip-up sweater. Fans flocked to social media to react to the latest video of Kelce and the Chiefs players following their long journey. "You could tell they were all done being on that plane," one person said. "He looks so good," offered another. "Thank God," another said with a heart emoji. After the team finally touched down in Denver, Kelce isn't likely to play on Sunday afternoon after being listed as doubtful, along with a handful of other key starters like quarterback Patrick Mahomes and defensive tackle Chris Jones. With the number 1 seed in the AFC playoff race already wrapped up, there isn't much sense in playing the starters. In one sense, the playoffs have already begun for the Denver Broncos. Win, and they're in. Lose, and it is sudden death. That's the essence of playoff football. The end of the season is on the line. Then again, when the Broncos, 9-7, host the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday with a chance to clinch the final wild card berth in the AFC playoffs, there's a key reason why the matchup falls so short of a virtual postseason matchup. Both teams don't have to win. I mean, the Chiefs, 15-1, won't be playing with Patrick Mahomes, and what a break for the Broncos. Chiefs coach Andy Reid, with the number 1 seed locked up, will rest Mahomes and other key players. Maybe in a weird way, Denver is owed such a favor from the Department of Karma. In Week 10, when Mahomes was on the field, the Broncos nearly upset the Chiefs on their own turf, except that Leo Chenal blocked a Will Lutz field goal attempt as time expired. It's too bad it's come down to this for Sean Payton's company. For the 3rd consecutive week, the Broncos have a shot at clinching a playoff berth, and for the 3rd straight week, they can try finishing strong and saving face. Lately, that has not been Denver's forte, and now it might prove to perfectly symbolize a season that has come with bright spots, including rookie quarterback Bo Nix and a defense that leads the NFL with a franchise record 56 sacks, but has been undermined by faulty finishes. They blew an 11-second-half lead in falling at the LA Chargers in Week 16, then last weekend lost in overtime at Cincinnati when they didn't make a single first down on 2 possessions. Blow it on Sunday with the Bengals and Dolphins looking for their own breaks, and the Broncos will walk off as one of the NFL's biggest collapses in recent seasons. Of course, it starts at the top. Payton, in his 2nd season as Broncos coach, has changed the culture as promised after kicking Russell Wilson to the curb. His first selection of Nix and the development of the rookie has been more impressive when considering the Broncos have the NFL's longest active streak, 33 games, without a 100-yard rusher. He has Denver in position to claim the franchise's first playoff berth in 9 seasons since it capped the 2015 campaign by winning Super Bowl 50. Yet Payton might have already clinched that playoff berth if he had elected to go for 2 at the end of regulation rather than playing for overtime and kicking a PAT. Sure, in hindsight, it's easy to second-guess his decision. "You always second-guess," Payton said during a press conference this week. "I know. I kind of felt I trusted my gut in that moment. Think of what happened to set up the decision. Nix escaped a sack and heaved a prayer on 4th down that Mims snagged between 2 Bengals defenders. The too close to call instant replay decision came back in Denver's favor. If there was any time for Payton to press his luck or assert his genius, that was it. But his gut wouldn't let him do it. Go figure. The conservative PAT.